Hey everyone, welcome back to Hello RC. This is Jason, and tonight I have got the Axial UMG 6x6 recovery vehicle on the table. I've been saying I was going to do this video for a while. Finally had enough time to get around to it, so here it is. This is one of the newest trucks in our fleet and easily one of the best trucks in our fleet. It is an incredible looking rig. And Liz found this rig. She'd searched for it and searched after she had read a comment saying that, we should have this to go against our TRX6. So she was really curious about what it is. We fell in love with it. And when we came across this one, it was an instant yes, we had to have it. It is just an absolute piece of art. But we're lucky to have found it, and Liz did a great job of searching this one out. But anyways, yeah, this is just an incredible truck, and I'm going to do a little tour of the truck, show you what it's made of, and show you some of the features on it and why we like it so much. And then I will probably throw in a little running footage from a previous video at the end if you want to see it out on the trail. Yeah, like I said, we initially bought this to go in our Trucks with Cups challenge, which there is our fantastic official Hello RC soft squishy Cheerio cup that we make ourselves. So if you want any of those, let us know. But yeah, but once we got our hands on it, we realized it was way too nice. We weren't going to try to challenge anything or damage it or flip it. We're taking care of this one more than any truck we've had. So I'm going to go ahead and get on with this tour and show you guys what it's all about. So let's get started. Okay, so first thing you might notice is it's got a lot of lights on it. It's got headlights. It's got two light bars. These are Proline light bars. And they were both facing forwards when I got it, but I turned this one around to the rear to light up the boom and the rear of the truck. I kind of like it like this. But yeah, these are both Proline light bars, 5 and some odd inches, I believe. And then it also has the Team Energy light pods on the side that kind of light up the side area of the truck. And of course, we've got the tail lights as well. But no rock lights on it yet. Might be something that I add in the future, but not sure yet. But let's move on to the next thing. So number 2 on this vehicle of our favorite things is the recovery theme that's going on with this thing. And it's got a RC 4-wheel drive Warren winch in the front with the fair lead going through the bumper there. And it also has a winch in the back too. And this boom here is custom made. It's made out of spare RC parts. Of course, I didn't do it. It came like this, but awesome job. Great ingenuity in coming up with this setup, and it works really well. Now, the front winch is on a remote control, which I have right here. But the rear winch just works off this little 3-way toggle in there. I may put another controller for the rear winch, and then also may get another radio that I can control both winches from the radio itself. So that's going to be a future project and something that would make this much easier to use out on the trail. But not complaining. It's great how it is, but just want to make it a little more user friendly. But it's got a lot of chains and things like that wrapped around it. Looks really cool, and it actually helps to support this if you got some weight on it as well. But on to the next thing is the awesome tires. These are Pitbull Rock Beast XLs. They're 1.9 sized, but they are stretched onto an RC 4-wheel drive 2.2 inch military style beadlock that they're just awesome looking. Look at all the nuts and bolts on these things. I'm hoping I never have to take them apart. I'm sure I will someday, but they look really great. But yeah, that's kind of the exterior of the truck. Yeah, it's already one of the best looking trucks we've got in our fleet. Uh-oh, my mirror's messed up. RC next year won't like that. Gotta straighten my mirrors. Okay. But yeah, I've also just got done 3D printing some parts. I've got these fender liners. Let's see, I'm not sure which one's which, but they'll go up in here, give this a little more scale look on the inside there. That'll look pretty good. Also have some little side steps here. It'll kind of sit just like that. They have the UMG 6x6 logo printed onto them. And I just got into 3D printing a couple months ago, and I'm totally addicted to it. So I'm having fun making all these parts. But here's the rear bumper. It doesn't really have much of a rear bumper on it, and that's kind of unprotected. And I also would like to be able to tow something with it too. So I made this bumper here, and that'll kind of fit on there just like that. So looks really good, and I'll be able to use it. I think that's it for the exterior of the truck. Like I said, it's just an incredible looking rig. But now to go under the hood and see what makes it run. All right, here it is under the hood. We've got this Savox servo up front. I think it's 430 ounce something or other, something like that. But it's a really nice servo, about $130 servo. There's the winch in the front that's under the body. When the body's shut, got aluminum bodied shocks in the front and rear. The center shock is still the plastic bodied Axial SCX10 shock that standard on most new trucks. But I might replace those someday, but it really doesn't bother me right now. But yeah, these aluminum bodied are real nice. They have the little fake reservoir on them. Look pretty cool. There's my front winch controller. And here is the heart of the beast right here. This is the Mamba X. It's 6S capable. I've only ever run it on 3S. I doubt if I'll ever run it on 6S, but this is an awesome ESC motor combo. Of course, you got your standard axial transmission there. There's my little 3S pack. I normally run a 6,000 pack when I take this out on the trail, but just for running the lights tonight, I put that little 2200 in it. Up here is the inside of the cab. It's all my wiring for the lights. This is kind of a mess here. I had my front two headlights go out, so I did some rewiring and haven't cleaned it up yet, but looks pretty cool. There's where the rear mount, or the rear winch, is mounted to the bed. I'm probably gonna put a metal plate underneath that to make that a little stronger as well, but it's held up so far. But yeah, this is the heart of the 6x6 right here. It really is a 10-2, and it is extended. So basically you can see right here is where they put these frame extensions, and then another axle and link set up on the rear to make it 6-wheel drive and all that good stuff. But I've also 3D printed a little upgrade here to help stiffen up the back end of this, because it does have a little bit of twist and flex in it. So I made this chassis brace right here that'll kind of fit right down in there between the frame rails. It'll look cool, and it'll help stiffen up that chassis a lot. So now I'm gonna flip it over and show you the underside of this truck, and then throw a little running footage in at the end of the video and call it a night. So let's get this thing turned over. Okay, so here's the underside of the 6x6, and the first thing you'll notice are these brass links. These were custom made by the first owner of this 6x6. Awesome links, did a great job on them. Perfect, haven't had any issues. Threw a lot of weight down low, and this thing is really stable out there. It is a beast on the trail. I mean, I can't even tell you how impressed I am with the performance. Yeah, it's just a straight axle 6x6, your standard axial straight axle there. Then you got your center axle which is actually the same as the rear axle on the regular SCX10, but then the rearmost axle on the 6x6 actually flips the ring gear over to the other side, and that's what makes the wheel spin opposite after the pass through. But not to bore you guys with that sort of technical crap, but this part here, don't want to break it because you can't get replacement parts. But if anybody knows of anywhere where you can, please let me know, because I'd like to have some on hand just in case. But I've already tried to locate some, and they are out of stock everywhere, so you gotta be real careful with that. Got steel drive shafts front and rear. The third section here in the back is still your plastic 3-piece. This middle junction piece does tend to come out when it over flexes sometimes. Don't know, there's several fixes out there you can do, but you can go with the 2-piece there and that would take care of that as well. But really doesn't happen very often, so not too worried about it at this point. But yeah, there it is, the Axial 6x6, our recovery rig, and it is amazing. We're going to do some videos hopefully using the recovery system on here and these winches once we get it set up to how we want it. But I'm going to go ahead and throw some running footage in here, and hope you guys like this video. And I hope Axial would, start making this thing again, because this is one of the best of all of them, in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm glad that we found one. Lucky to have found one. So, Liz did a nice job locating it for us. And it is the gem of our fleet now. So, let's go.